Oh, look at Jen's face. Look at her. Look at her.
It was worth it.
Don't cry yet. Don't cry yet.
Hi. It's really a tough one.
Glass board. No top, no go home.
No, yeah. No top, no go home. Okay. Welcome to Outside TV. We are here in Rinjani. I am here in Rinjani. Today's episode, we are going to share everything about Rinjani. So, we've managed to submit, all of us, different timing, but doesn't matter, all of us submitted. Well done, all of you. So when I start this video, I want to do this episode to talk about, is Rinjani difficult or not, right? Because all of us watch a lot of YouTube and a lot of different comments and all that. So how is it?
It was tough. Like, I think if I did it if I tried to make it last time, I think I wouldn't. I would have died.
Kenny been to a few mountains so far. Rinjani difficult or not?
Rinjani, too difficult.
Too difficult.
I think it's a mind over matter.
Okay.
And you have to be physically, I think, fit also. Because there's a lot of incline.
Which
Yeah.
part is difficult?
I think from I can't remember which position was it, but it's the rocky.
Letter E.
The part 1, part 2,
yeah.
part 3 lah.
Should be part 3 onwards.
Part 3 onwards lah.
Yeah.
I think every country have different one lah. But for Rinjani, actually, it's really tough. You know, the people say like, yeah, the rock one, like, one step up, 2 step down, right? It's really true, and it's really mentally draining because it's too long and it's very steep.
Okay, Atira. This is a bionic woman. She's like alone most of the time.
Strong woman.
Yeah, strong woman. How tough is Rinjani?
It is. If it's a yes or no question, yes,
Okay,
It's-
just 1 to 10.
9. Because this is the most toughest mountain I've ever been to. This is
Toughest.
the most my leg ever been sore, you know.
Okay, based on your experience this trip, what would be your tips that you want to give, share, to tell people if you were to plan to come to Rinjani?
I think a must, right? You need to bring a trekking pole and also Gaiter. It really helps because when going down, right, I stop a lot because there's too many rocks inside my shoes, right, and it's giving me like pain at the side, so I need to stop and remove. It's very tiring.
Oh, you
Yeah, a
that's
lot
why-
of times.
oh,
A lot of times, yeah. And then
I thought I'd give my Gaiter to you. Also got sense inside.
yeah, that's the thing. So it's Gaiter and the trekking pole is a must.
Okay, trekking poles meaning 2 a pair, right?
It depends. For me, I think one's to be okay.
1 is okay for you. Okay, but
Yeah.
2 will be better, isn't it?
Yep, especially going down, so more for your balancing lah. Yeah, going up is okay. I think it's more to
So
personal
that's a
preferences
tip
lah.
Pre-Rinjani lah. If you have friends that went to mountains before, that you want to go, right, you ask them what the things that you need to, because I have you and Shazwan, so I ask both of you what things needed
Okay.
to bring.
So this pre-preparation,
Yeah.
possibly ask people who have experience if you can. But what if you don't have friend who has been to Rinjani?
I think watch a lot of YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though it's
Contact us.
Okay. So from now on, they can watch our Outside TV
Yeah.
channel because we give you more tips.
I think proper footwear. There's a lot of parts, right, that is you are standing at the edge of the what you call it? Cliff. So if one wrong step, right, or one wrong move, right, you can just
What kind of footwear exactly?
I think just get a hiking boots. Don't even wear a running shoe or sandals or what lah.
You just be ready to change outfit whenever, because sometimes it gets really hot. Like, I was wearing down on the way up, I was sweating. When I reached the summit, I had to take off the down, and then even though I was wearing 2 layers, it was so hot, nearing to the
So this is
campsite.
layering.
Yeah, so you just have to be prepared to have your down, have your rain jacket anytime with you.
Okay. So the main layering, although is also we talk about layering is usually in the cold mountain, right? So I mean like in the winter snow. So it means same thing apply here also.
Yeah, because
layering.
you start summit
Same
really
principle.
early, it's really cold, and then you end up really sunny, so you have to be prepared to take off and wear it again.
This is your first timer, so I think your tip will be important.
Okay, I think they all pretty much said all the very important stuff, especially when it comes to your gear, your outfit, what to expect. But I think also you should at least be physically prepared. Like for me, I didn't really train prior to this hike. So I think a lot of prep before the hike also is very important because it's very taxing on your legs especially. So
Yeah,
I
the
think
prep is not talking about the
yeah, so I
pre-event
think,
prep lah, right?
yeah, so I think it's good if you can just climb stairs, you know, go for incline walks, or if you have a gym, go use the treadmill or like the stairmaster. And also make sure you train with your bag also lah, so you know what to expect. But yeah, I think everything here they say is correct, like what you need for here, but also remember that you need to plan before. I think tips or like just take longer breaks. You don't have to like be fast like everyone else.
What about going up and coming down? Not any one of you, because of the sand, do you have any tips on like the technique? We talk about the one, we said the one. Maybe anyone want to talk about it?
Technique, I don't know what technique. I just follow what the guide do. Just go by the heel.
I think like trust your feet.
Yeah.
Like really trust your feet, because if you overthink, right, and you go down slowly, right, it's going to be even more painful for your feet. So I think just really when you step, really step. Don't like half-heartedly step, because then after that you're going to like fall or something.
Because he was worrying about he was you say you were scared, is it, or like what?
Yeah, I don't want to injure my knees, so I go down slowly.
You scared because of knee or because of the terrain?
No, it's the knees, my knees. I don't want to injure my
Oh,
knees, so
okay,
that's why I
Going
step.
down slope, the technique that I used, I learned from Kane was to go down sideways, because Kane is a very tall. So he say when he goes down slope, steep one, and
And
he
you
goes
gotta
down
lean-
front,
Yeah.
it tends to like, you know, plus strong winds,
Yeah,
you tend to like fall
yeah,
down.
and you need
So,
to lean back a bit.
Yeah. So it's either you lean back if you want to go down front, or you go down sideways. Because
Yeah.
sideways you can stop your feet. So when you know that you cannot control, right, sideways is easier to like stop it and then like take a break.
Popcorn. To conclude the entire episode, Rinjani is very interesting. It's actually very challenging, okay? It's a very unique mountain, popular for its one step up, two step down condition. On the summiting day, there are 3 parts. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, as what the guide said. Part 1, starting in the morning, for that 1 hour, takes a lot of energy because of the sand. Part 2, quite long, but not difficult. Part 3, the last leg, that is probably the most challenging one. It looked kind of very short, but when you hike, it was supposed to be like 1 hour to 1.5 hours, but it actually took me 2 hours. I'm here right now, time is 7:45. I can see those people who are submitting already coming down. So take your time, it's really challenging. So it's very difficult actually. I wouldn't say difficult, maybe put another word. It's very challenging. It requires certain skill, endurance of course. So you have to really train for it. Before you come, you really have to know what you're in for. I always say do homework, but again, YouTube, people just share conclusion, but we want to know the actual process. Yeah, the process, what we go through, exactly how difficult it is. I think the unique feature about this part, the submitting day itself, because of the sand, if you expect that this will happen, you probably be okay. But if you kind of know, oh yeah, I know it's like that, but you never really know exactly, never prepare for it, it'll be very tough for you. So I think it's important to watch as many videos and hear what people say, maybe talk to your friends, although according to your own fitness level. Most people actually give up at the part 3, just before the submitting part, because by then you were quite tired. But when you look up all the sands, you say, oh my god, and you probably try for like 10-20 minutes, but after you try 20 minutes you realize, oh my god, it's really challenging, it's very difficult. What should you come to Rinjani? Okay, for me, Rinjani is special because it's just super beautiful. One trip I think is not good enough. Because there's so many sites, different mountain, different campsite that you really have to experience. Most people who want to come just to do summit, they'll come one day, go up, and then camp one day, go down, or like 2 days, 1 night, just purely do submitting. But I think Rinjani is more than that. Look at me behind. Look at that beautiful lake. I don't know if you can see. There are a lot of different campsites at this place. There are also different route, Sembalun, Senaru, Torian route. Also the different mountain, different peak. You can really try. It's really beautiful. So one trip is not good enough. For 2 days, 1 night, actually to me is not good enough. It's not long enough. It's not good enough. It's not sufficient. You really have to experience Rinjani. This is my second time. I will come again. I don't really come to many mountains more than 1 time, but Rinjani I'll come. This is my second time, I'll come again. Should you come to Rinjani? The answer is yes, but maybe not for your first mountain. Not for your first mountain. If you do want to come to your first mountain, you have to be physically fit and know what to expect. Because the advantage is that packing wise, unlike other mountains, you don't really have to pack a lot because the package, the porter, the guide will do more of the stuff for you. You just have to carry your day pack for the entire trip. It makes the thing so much easier for you the first time. It just requires a bit more physical. Packing wise, equipment preparation, not so bad. I share with you the essential stuff lah, not as much. So yes, you should come to Rinjani. One of the places that you should come, but you have to train. Okay.